If you want to learn Python for a career in data science, IT, or engineering, then you need
Very good afternoon to all. Very good afternoon. Ramachandra Ram, good afternoon. And Bhupati, good afternoon. Srinivasan, good afternoon. Very good afternoon to all. I hope I'm audible. My voice is very clear, I thought. So, very good afternoon. I hope my voice is audible. And Singh Mahal, very good evening. Good afternoon. Ramachandra Ram, good afternoon. And Ghana Bajita, good afternoon. I hope my voice is audible to you, everyone. My voice is very clear. Am I audible to you? If my voice is very clear in the sense, please mention in the comment box right now. After that, we can continue and we can start this particular session as well. Okay. So, very good afternoon to all. Hello, everyone. This is Philip Edit from Pantech and I welcome you all for engage your learning experience with Pantech anytime, anywhere, and any places. We are always supporting to students in a technical way. What is our main vision? We are going to help 10 million students to learn the technical knowledge by the easy way. And I welcome you all this particular FDP program. So in this particular 5 days of FDP program, you will be learning and you will be getting the knowledge related to the machine learning technology. And this is a very fascinating technology right now. Definitely, you will be gain some knowledge related to the machine learning technology as well. And a very good afternoon to all the faculty and also the students. Thank you for participating this particular wonderful session. So I will be continued and I will be taking this particular 5 days session on machine learning technology. Definitely you will be getting some other knowledge related to the machine learning technology. Sure, I will be help you to learning the machine learning technology. So before entering the session, I will be tell you one thing to you. And so this particular program is completely the medium is actually an online medium and also the live as well. So please participants, please be interactive. Why? Because of I'm talking in front of the laptop and in a virtual medium. So you have to interact with me more. Then only the session will be interesting. If I'm not, if I'm taking the session continuously without any interaction in this session, definitely the session will be completely boring. So I don't want to make my session as a complete boring way. So please be interactive. If I'm asking any question to you, please be interactive. That is the most important things to continue this particular session. As well as I want to make my session as a very energetic way. So please be interactive. If I'm asking any question to you, please be interactive. That is the most important thing. So before entering this particular session, I have to thank the several person for arranging the particular 5 days of FTP program. And the special thanks to that particular institution, that's NSMS Institute of Pharmacy, Durgapur. So thank you so much for giving me this particular opportunity for 5 days of faculty development program. So the topic is machine learning technology, and special thanks to our convener, Mr.Debgopal Ganguly. Thank you so much for this particular opportunity, and special thanks to coordinators, Mr.Soukat, Garain, and Miss.Sucheta and Mr.Sourav Pradhan. Thank you so much for arranging this particular faculty development program, and very special thanks to coordinators and also the convener, and very big thanks to that institution NSMS Institute of Pharmacy Durgapur Management. So, without delay, I am going to entering this particular session. Are you guys are excited to getting into this particular session, guys? Are you guys are excited? If you guys are so much excited to getting into this particular session, in this sense, please mention in the chat box. That is the most important things to engaging with me. And yeah, so I'm also so much excited to getting into this particular session. So if you guys are so much excited in the sense, please mention in the chat box excited Philip. Please mention in the chat box excited Philip and try to understand this is completely related to like the machine learning technology. I want to making the several funniest to learning as well, and definitely you will be getting this some other knowledge related to the machine learning technology at the end of the 5 days of this particular program. Okay, are you guys are excited? If you guys are so much excited in the sense, please mention in the chat box excited Philip. Right. So without delay, I'm going to entering this particular topic. Maybe recent days you guys are maybe that heard some kind of the words like artificial intelligence, right? So that particular word giving the some other magical things a present scenario, and try to understand we are living in this artificial intelligent world right now. Why? Because of everyone is having the everyone having the smartphone, and every people are using the smartphone and AI integrated applications. So we are very really experienced in artificial intelligent technology in present scenario. Why? Because of the artificial intelligent technology is a very booming technology, and also the people are ready to adapt with this particular technology and try to understand we are living with that particular technology. Correct? Why? Because of each and every personality and each and every person having a smartphone, definitely some way or somewhat a particular person are using that particular AI integrated applications. For an example, YouTube. That is one kind of the AI integrated medium, and Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube, and what should I say, like Amazon Prime, Netflix, all the applications, and also the Snapchat. So these are all the applications every day we are using in a daily life. So for that time, we are the user of the artificial intelligent technology, of course, and try to understand people is ready to adapt with this particular technology, and the people is really like comfortable with that particular technology. Do you agree that particular point? Do you agree that particular point? Why? Because of before entering the concept, I have to say the some other story of this particular technology. Because of we know the exact scenario, and we should know that about that particular technology very well. So then only we why should we learn about this? We can get it correct. So artificial intelligent technology, people are ready to adapt with this particular technology, and people is very excited to using that particular technology because of every applications are giving the some innovative things to people attractions, right? Are you agreed that particular point? If you agreed that in the sense, please mention in the chat box yes Philip. Please mention in the chat box yes Philip. Of course the people and every personality and every persons are ready to adapt with this particular technology because of the one particular single devices, that is a smartphone. And the humans are very adaptive, and the humans are very practicing on this particular technology somewhat in a different medium. So that is why I'm saying we are the user of the YouTube, we are the user of the Facebook, we are the user of the Instagram, we are the user of like the different applications like Amazon Prime, Netflix. So for that time, you should understand one thing: we are the user of artificial intelligent technology, of course, but some people don't know about this concept actually, and some people don't know about that exact technology. Some people don't know they are using the AI integrated applications. But the real scenario and the real fact is each and every single person using that particular AI integrated application. For an example, every day we are transacting the money in a different medium. For an example, Paytm, Google Pay, Phone Pay. Now the people is ready to transacting the money in a one single medium Within a second, the people are simply sitting and transferring the money in a very easiest way. And try to understand, because of this particular technology only the country is going in a digital world, digital India. Correct? And data collection for the citizenship of India. How it can be possible? So the concept is called it as the Aadhaar card. Each and every personality details of the citizenship of India they have collected because of that particular one single concept is called it as Aadhaar. Fingerprint authentication. Once you place the thumb, definitely they will be getting the detail of each and every citizenship of India. How it can be possible? Because of this particular technology, of course, try to understand, guys. Because of this particular technology, only this kind of the concept can be possible. And 10 years before or 15 years before, do you understand this kind of the concept is possible? No, people are not awareing on this particular technologies. We don't know how to transfer the money. We should go the bank. But now we are using the smartphone and we are transferring the money and simply sitting and transferring the money within a second. How it can be possible, guys? Because of this particular technology. That is why I'm saying the people is ready to adapt with this particular technology and try to understand the people is very comfortable with that particular technology. Because of we are using the different applications by using the smartphone. The best example is the digital India. Transferring the money by the different medium within a second. But 15 years before, how it can be possible? But the technology is there. The people are not ready to adapt to. The facilities is not available to using that particular technology. Can I understand what I'm saying? Can I understand what I'm saying? So if you agreed and understood my point in this sense, please mention in the chat box, guys. And try to understand, please be interactive. Please be interactive. So that is the most important thing. If you guys are not interactive in this session, session completely boring. So I don't want to make my session as a boring way because of I'm making some interesting things to discussing with you. Okay, right. So right now I'm going to enter in the concept. So what is the machine learning technology? Guys, the machine learning technology is one of the biggest concept in present scenario. Okay, the machine learning concept is the biggest the biggest technology in present scenario. And the machine learning is a subset of the artificial intelligence technology. The machine learning technology is a subset of the artificial intelligence technology, and deep learning is a subset of the artificial intelligence technology, of course. And try to understand that particular one magical word that is called the artificial intelligence technology, and this is the machine learning and also the deep learning technology can play the major role of artificial intelligence technology, of course. Right. Next, you can see this one. The artificial intelligence technology is one particular concept. But with the help of the machine learning technology, with the help of the deep learning technology only, it can be possible to make that. Because of the machine learning technology and deep learning technology will help to training your machine. The machine learning technology and deep learning technology will help to training your machine for the artificial intelligence technology. I hope you guys are understood my point, and I hope you guys are really excited and really understood my points and agreed my point as well, I thought. Okay, right. The first of all, we should understand one thing. What is the artificial intelligence technology? Artificial intelligence technology is a branch of computer science, of course. And try to understand the machine can think the new things, the machine can making the decision, the machine can do the new things. That is nothing but the artificial intelligence technology. With the help of the artificial intelligence technology, the machine can think, the machine can do the new things, the machine can making the decision like a human. That is nothing but artificial intelligence technology. Simple example I will tell you. I can recognizing that the particular persons of the cricketers like Virat Kohli and also the Dhoni. Correct? I can recognize and I can recognize Modi, Pratamar, President of India. I can recognize that particular person because of I had an experience on these particular people because of I'm watching that cricket and I'm the citizenship of India. So for that I know that particular persons. How it can be possible? It is the easiest task for the human because of I had an experience on these particular personalities. Am I right? So I had an experience on this kind of the particular personalities. In the same way, the machine also can possible to recognize the several personalities in the sense that is nothing but artificial intelligent technology. That is nothing but the artificial intelligent technology. Try to understand, guys. You are recognizing the several object in front of you. Of course, it is the easiest task. That is not a much a magical thing. That is the natural thing. Because of it is the easy task for the human. But I can recognize Virat Kohli, I can recognize Dhoni, I can recognize President of India, that is Pratham Modi, Narendra Singh Modi. Yeah, I can recognize. Because of I had an experience on these particular personalities, that is the natural thing. In the same way, the computer also can possible to recognize the President of India, Narendra Modi, or Dhoni, or Virat Kohli. That is nothing but the artificial intelligent technology. That's why I'm saying the machine can think, the machine can making the decision, the machine can do the new things. So with the help of the artificial intelligent technology, we are going to making the intelligent machines. Maybe you guys are asking me the questions like that non-intelligent and also the intelligent machines. So the difference between the non-intelligent and also the intelligent machine, try to understand that a non-intelligent machine can't think. Why? Because of that particular non-intelligent machine can't taking the decision, can't do the new things. And why? Because of it is doing the same work routine, because of that is not an intelligent machine. But what is the intelligent machine? For example, Tesla car, one of the best example for the artificial intelligent technology, as well as the best example for the virtual assistant. Because of the human can possible to interact with the machine with the help of virtual assistant. I can say anything to the machine can react. That is artificial intelligent technology, because of the can think, making the decision, can do the new things as well. And try to understand. The Tesla car is the one of the best example. Without driver, without human interaction, without human intention, the machine can possible to drive on a road. Of course, it can be possible, guys. Can you understand my point? Why I explained this much concept for the artificial intelligent technology? Because of that, this is the concept we are going to discussing for these particular 5 days. Guys, try to understand. Without discussing anything of this particular concept, definitely you will not get it. Because we need to know the some basic ideas about this particular technology. Then only why should we learn? We can go at it. Correct? Can you understand my point, guys? I hope you guys are really listening this one and also the really understanding my point and also the agreeing my point as well. Yeah. For making the intelligent machine, we needed two different technology. For making the intelligent machine, we needed two different technology. The machine can do the new things. The machine can making the decision. The machine can think. For that, we needed two different technology. Can you understand my point? We needed two different technology. We want to make the intelligent machine, that is called the artificial intelligence. We need to make the intelligent machine, that is called the artificial intelligent technology. For that, we needed two different technology. That is machine learning and also the deep learning. So what is machine learning? The machine learning technology will be help to implementing of AI, and try to understand the machine learning help to giving the experience to the machine. That's it. The machine learning technology will help to give the experience to the machine. For an example, I can recognize apple, I can recognize orange, and I can recognize these particular characters, Captain America and also the Iron Man. Iron Man and also the Captain America. I can understand. I can recognize these particular the object in front of me because of I know this particular. I had an experience on this particular fruits. I knows the feature of this. For an example, for an apple, it is a red color. This shape, I can recognize it easily. For orange, this is the shape, a round shape, and also the orange color I can recognize easily. Based on the several feature, I can recognizing it very easily. Correct, huh? I can recognizing it very easily. That is the easy task for the human. In the same way, based on the feature, the computer can possible to recognize that particular fruits like apple and also the orange. That it can be possible with the help of the machine learning technology. Try to understand. I had an experience. In the same way, we should give the experience on the machine with the help of these several data that is called the machine learning technology. Can you understand what I'm saying? The machine learning technology will help to give the experience to the machine, will help to train the machine with the help of the past data. As I hope you can understand about my point. And based on this particular features, I can recognizing it. This is the Iron Man, and this is the Captain America. Based on this particular symbol, based on this particular color of the structure, based on the dress, based on the character, I can recognizing it because of that is the human nature. Because of I had an experience on this. In the same way, the computer also can possible to recognize this particular roles. How? We need to collecting the data for this particular two different character and should give the experience to the machine with the help of the machine learning algorithm, then only it can be possible. That overview of the machine learning technology, the objective of the machine learning technology, we should give the experience to the machine with the help of the past data. That is nothing but the machine learning technology. For training the machine, for giving the knowledge to the machine, that time we need a machine learning technology and also the deep learning technology. That's it. So what is the objective of the machine learning technology and deep learning technology, guys? We should train the machine with the help of the past data. That's it. That time we need a deep learning algorithm and also the machine learning algorithm. Can you got it my point? Can you get my point, guys? If you get it means please mention in the chat box yes Philip. If you get it means please mention in the chat box yes Philip. Why? Because of we are talking about this particular training process. Because of this particular technology, without this particular machine learning and also the deep learning, nothing artificial intelligent technology. Without machine learning, without deep learning, we cannot make the intelligent machine. Can you understand what my point? I hope you guys have got my point actually right now. Without the two different technologies, it can't be possible to make the intelligent machine, of course. And you can see this particular picture. Simple way can understanding the machine learning technology. Just read this one. The human is asking the question to the machine. I can learn everything automatically from the experience. Can you learn? The machine is telling that one thing. Yes, I can learn from the past data with the help of the machine learning technology. Correct? Of course, this is the craziest thing, of course. Right? Yeah. Right now. So what is machine learning technology? Already we knows the machine learning technology can making the computers learn from the data. Okay. So what is the meaning of that exactly means? With the help of the past data, I can give the knowledge. I can teach the machine with the help of the machine learning algorithms. That's it. Right? Yeah. So what is the process? So that is why I'm saying we need a past data. So I will tell you one thing, the story of this particular technology. The computer can possible to recognize the what is our task means The computer should recognize the Narendra Modi, President of India. Okay, the computer should recognize because of we knows, correct? Because of that is the easiest task for the human, of course. Easiest task for the human, of course. But what is the scenario is that the computer should recognize the the Narendra Modi, President of India. How? Because of the computer doesn't know anything about the Narendra Modi. For that time, with the help of the machine learning technology, we can make the machine to recognize the Narendra Modi. We can make the recognizing the part. We can make that particular task. How? In the sense, for an example, we can recognize the the appearance based on the appearance, based on the role. What is that? President of India, and he is a very famous in India. For that we knows that is the feature of that particular personality. Politically, that is different. I don't want to say in a political way, but I will tell you one thing. Based on the several data features, I can recognize for the human. In the same way, we should collecting the data for the Narendra Modi. Based on that particular data, we can give the experience to the machine. Sorry, Prime Minister. Sorry, Mr. Sorry, Priya. Yeah, yes, sir. Okay, right, Prime Minister. Okay, fine. But what should I say that? Based on the several data features only it can be possible to recognize. So for that we should collecting the data for that particular personality. So when you are going to collecting the data, we should feed the data to the machines, and the machine can learn with the help of the machine learning algorithms. That means we can collecting the data. For that particular data we can process and analyze and give to the machine. The machine can automatically learn from the data, and it can be possible to recognize the Prime Minister of India. Yeah, I can understand, Priya. Sorry for that. Somewhat the flow way I missed that. Yeah, I can understand, and thank you for the information as well. So what I made a mistake. Okay, right? So with the help of that particular data, we can process and analyze and give the data to the machine. The machine can learn from the data, and after that it is going to be possible to recognize the Prime Minister of India, Narendra Modi. The objective of the machine learning technology, the machine can possible to recognize the particular things. Now I am going to enter the types of machine learning. Okay. Now I am going to enter the types of machine learning. We have the three different types. One is called it as a supervised machine learning, and the second one unsupervised machine learning, and third one the reinforcement machine learning. What is the supervised machine learning? What is the unsupervised machine learning? That is the interesting thing I will tell you. You can see the picture. The only difference between the supervised machine learning and also the unsupervised machine learning, you can recognizing it very easily. So this is a teacher and student concept. This is a self-learning. That's it. I will tell you what is that exactly means. Supervised machine learning in the sense we are using the labeled data to train the model. And what is the unsupervised machine learning? We are going to training the model with the help of the unlabeled data. That's it. I will explain one by one. What is the supervised machine learning? What is the supervised machine learning? Supervised machine learnings are uses to the labeled data to train the machine learning models. Maybe you people are asking the question to me, what is the meaning of the labeled data? In that particular concept, the labeled data set is that the output is already known the model. Just need to map the input to the respective outputs. In this particular labeled data set, the output is already known. The particular model just need to map the input to respect to the outputs. What does that mean? We have the data's input and also the output to train the model. For an example, we have collecting the data for the particular character, that is Narendra Modi, Prime Minister of India. So several data features. So we have collecting the several data features. For an example, based on his appearance and based on his that familiarity and based on his that role, we can find it easily. Correct? That is the input. Based on this particular input, the output is called as the Narendra Modi, Prime Minister of India. The output is actually that what? Name. That is called a label. For an example, you can see this particular picture. For an example, we can see this particular picture. So we can find it that several data feature. Based on the features only, we have the label the cat. So with the help of the input, with the help of the output, respect the output, we can train the model. That is called the supervised machine learning. Can you understand my point? Can you understand my point? Please reply me in chat box right now. That is the most important things to continue this particular session more as an interesting way. Can you understand my point, guys? So what is the meaning of the labeled data in the sense? So we need to collecting the data for the input and also for the input we should mentioning that outputs for that respective inputs as well. So based on the several data features of inputs, so we having the cat, we have the label, but in unsupervised machine learning we don't have this particular label. We have only the features, that's it. So that is why I'm saying with the help of that particular input and also the respective outputs, we can train the model. So that we can call it as teachers and student concept. Here the teacher is nothing but the data and student is nothing but the machine. Why? Because of I will be considering as a teacher and student, because of the teacher knows the question and teacher knows the answer. In the same way, the teacher will teach the student like a machine. So here, the teacher is a data, the student is a machine. Can you understand my point? Can you understand my point? Of course. I hope you guys are understanding about this one. And what are the applications of the supervised machine learning? Healthcare and banking sector and weather prediction, stock prediction. What is the healthcare? Liver disease prediction, heart disease prediction, cancer prediction, diabetic prediction. How? Based on the several data. For example, diabetic prediction. Based on the blood sugar range, a particular concerned person is affected or not. Based on the before blood sugar and after blood sugar. That is the input. So based on this particular value only, we have the outputs yes or no. Right? Yes or no, right? So we have the inputs, we have the outputs. Based on this particular range of the sugar, based on this particular range of the before food sugar, after food sugar range, the particular concerned person is affected or not. We have the data inputs and also the outputs. So we should give the information to the machine. It can be possible to train with the help of the inputs and also the outputs. After that, it can be possible to recognize that without any, a doctor inventions. Correct now, guys? I hope you guys are understood about this particular supervised machine learning. So we have the two different types. That is called the classification and also the regression. What is the meaning of the classification? Classification in the sense based on the several data feature, the particular person is affected or not, yes or no, 0 or 1, A or B, Dhoni or Virat Kohli, That is the classification. Based on the feature, this is Philip, based on this particular feature, the particular person is affected liver, or hot. That is the classification. That's the category A or B. And what is the regression? Regression means based on this particular the weather condition, how much rain will be achieved. Based on the experience, what is the salary of that particular concerned person? Based on the year of the experience, based on the role, how much salary, how much value. Okay, how much value it can be possible. So that is the difference between the classification and also the regression. Regression means the output will be considering as a numerical continuous value. And classification means A or B, these or that, A that category and classifications. Right? So this is the types of supervised machine learning. And what are the algorithms is available for this? Supervised machine learning algorithm for classification and also the regression. So linear regression, regression problem algorithms, logistic regression, classification algorithm, support vector, classification algorithm, decision tree, classification algorithm, random forest, classification algorithm, Levi bias, classification algorithm. So for this particular 5 days, if possible, I will be explained one by one with the different projects. Okay? Right. What is the unsupervised machine learning? Simple. Here we are using the unlabeled data. That means we don't have outputs. Based on this particular feature, this is Philip. That particular Philip is not there. Remaining will be there. That's it. For example, we have the scattered people. Okay, but in this particular scattered people, we having the 3 different category. One is a student, one is the highly professionals, one is the labor professionals. Okay, labor professionals. How we can find it? Because we don't have any label on this particular category. For that time, unsupervised machine learning will help to finding the similarity of the data points. For student, similarity of the data points. For labor, similarity of the data points. For highly professional, similarity of the data points. It is going to be making the clusters. It is going to be making the, what should I say, the group or class. Can you understand what I am saying? Similarity of the data points, it can be possible to making the grouping or clusters. In banking sector, we can making the segmentation of the customers. Yeah, good credit customer, good customers, they are good customers for the bank. If they are not paid in a current, proper, due, they are not a good customers, right? It can be possible to make the clusters. We can make the customer segmentation. In banking sector, good customer, medium customer, bad customer. It can be possible to, making the clusters because of the similarity of the data points. Because of the similarity of the data points, in the same way, I will give the example. So here, in this particular scattered people, we have the 3 different categories. But we don't know the label of that particular concerned person. Because student is there, labor is there, highly professional is there. When I am going to applying the unsupervised machine learning algorithm or clustering algorithm, that particular algorithm will help to finding the similarity of the data point of the 3 different category. It is going to be making the clusters like the student, laborers and highly professionals. That means similarity of the data points, discovering the data patterns based on the features. It can be possible to return the output A or B or C. But we don't have any label while you are using the unlabeled data. Can you understand what I am saying? I hope you guys are really understanding about this one and watching this particular session as well. So what is the unlabeled data? The unlabeled data doesn't have any fixed variables, fixed features. The model learns from the data and find the similarity of the data points and discover the pattern and also the features in the data, then it will be written the outputs like that labor, student, and also the highly professionals. Right? Yes. Now I am going to entering that types of unsupervised machine learning. We have clusters and we have the associations. These particular two different types will help to making the clusters based on the similarity of the data points based on the features of these. That is called it as the unsupervised machine learning. Okay, right. And so what are all the algorithms? Clustering type algorithms, k-means algorithm, and hierarchical algorithm. And association, we have the principal component analysis. Okay, these all are the algorithms is available. And next I will be moved to the reinforcement machine learning. So here the reinforcement machine learning is to train the machine to take the suitable actions and maximizing its rewards for the particular situations, and it will be help to making the clusters. Okay. Here we are using the agents and also the environmental. How does it will be work? It's like a robots. Reinforcement machine learning, that we have the actions and also we have the the agent and also the environmental. What is the purpose of this? When I am going to feeding the data to the reinforcement of the machine learning algorithms, that will be help to based on the agent actions, the environmental giving the rewards. Based on the reward is positive or negative, it will be going to be training or not. It will be satisfied or not. If it is a negative reward, it is going to be training it again. After that only it is going to be making the clusters. For example, robotics and also the self-driving car. Okay, self-driving car. So the reinforcement learning is used to train the machine to taking the suitable actions, to maximizing its rewards is a positive for the particular situations, and it is used for the agents and also the environmental to producing the actions. The best example is a chess game. In online we can play with the machines. It can be possible, no? That is the best example. Correct? Yes. Now I will be moved to the important part in machine learning actions. Okay, I will be moved to the important actions in a machine learning process. Okay, right. So we have the certain procedures and we have the certain actions in machine learning technology. For entering the project creation in machine learning technology, we should have the knowledge. We should have the prerequisites that libraries of machine learning technology. So for an example, the Pantas library. The Pantas library will help to processing the data. The Pantas library will help to manipulating the data. The Pantas library will help to analyzing the data. The Pantas library will help to exploring the data. The Pantas library will help to handling the data. The Pantas library is the most important part in machine learning technology. Correct? Now I am going to enter into explaining the actions. And Matplotlib library is a visualization library, and sklearn library will help to creating a model and also the training a model and evaluating the model, that we can get it from the sklearn library. So what are the libraries is needed for doing the actions? What are the major libraries we need for doing the actions, machine learning actions? Pantas, NumPy, Matplotlib, Seaborn, sklearn. Pantas will help to manipulating the data. NumPy will help to working with the arrays. Matplotlib and also the Seaborn will help to analyzing based on the visualization and exploring the data based on the visualization. And the sklearn libraries is most importantly to creating the machine learning algorithm, because of the based on the algorithm only we can create the model and also they train the model to evaluating your models. that it can be possible because of the sklearn library, right? Yeah. The first one, the machine learning actions part is first one is actually data collection. Before collecting the data, we should have to do one thing. What is that? Target fixing. What is that? Target fixing. For example, liver disease prediction. Just for the example only, I'm saying. We need to, what is our target? Liver disease prediction. For that particular target, we should collecting the data for that particular target. The data collection is the most important part. Collecting the data for that particular relevant target. That means the past patient details. Past patient details. That is the data for the liver disease prediction. Based on this particular value, the particular person is affected or not. Based on this particular value, the particular person is not affected. That particular data is needed. We can collecting the data from the different platform, from the web, from the like the hospitality, from the blood test, like the organization. Correct? No? Yes, the data collection is the most important thing. Once you're collecting the data, that may be the unstructured data or messy data or not properizing data. For that time, we need to making properized data and also the structured data for the machine learning training, model training. Correct? So the data pre-processing is the most important part to making the properizing data. So here we can do the cleaning, we can transforming the data, and we can do that making the properizing data for model training. Why? Because of the machine learning algorithm can expecting the properizing data to training your model. So for that time, the pre-processing is a major part to increasing the performance of your model, because of we should expecting the 100% of the model performance. We should expecting at least a 95%, at least a 75% above. I hope you guys are still watching me, and it is very interesting, I thought, to listening this one. If it is interesting in the sense, please mention in the chat box, interesting Philip, please mention in that. Because of, I'm explaining this particular action, that is the most important process. Still you are watching this one, so please mention in that, it is interesting to watch this. And that data pre-processing is more helpful for this particular actions. Why? Because of this particular model training is expecting the properizing data to giving the good accuracy of the model, right? Yeah. And once once the pre-processing is done, we should entering the feature extraction. What should I do here means we should split the data for testing and also the training. After done this particular making the properizing data, we should entering that preparing the and splitting the data for the training and also the testing. Here maybe you guys are asking the question to me, what is the meaning of the training data and also the testing data? The training data will help to training your model, and testing data will help to evaluating your model. With the help of the training data, we can train. With the help of the testing data, we can evaluating your model. So, feature extraction is the most important things to splitting the data for the creating the training data and also the testing data. Okay, right. So, what should I say here means what I want to tell you. Before preparing the training data and also the testing data, we should splitting the data for that. Once you're splitting that particular data, it will be more helpful to creating that training and also the testing. Once you're creating the training and also the testing, okay, once you're creating that particular training and also the testing data, the training data will help to training your model and testing data will help to evaluating your model. Right? Once you prepare that, after that we should entering to creating the model. Collecting the data done, making the properizing data is done, that is called the pre-processing. After that, preparing the training data and also the testing data. Once it is prepared, should enter to preparing that training data, like what should I say, uh, training and also the testing data. After that, we should creating the model with the help of the machine learning algorithm. Okay. One, Mr. Amit's, definitely tomorrow itself I will be explaining in a practical way only, because of without discussing anything we cannot entering that particular concept. So for that only I'm talking about today's that theoretical way. Tomorrow itself I can start that particular practical way by using the coding and all to what is the pre-processing and what is the feature extraction, that I will be discussing with you. Okay, right. Yeah, so we have only that 5 minutes, so for that I need to finish it up this one. Here, the creating a model, we need a machine learning algorithm based on your target. Machine learning algorithm, we can create the model. Once you creating the model, we can train the model with help of the training data which you created before, right? So creating the model and training the model. Once the training process has completed, we don't know the particular model can be performed very well or not. So for that, we should evaluate your model. We should find the best model for our particular target based on calculating the accuracy score. Okay, right. So for that time, we should calculating the predictive value and also the actual output value. So why? Because of what is the meaning of the evaluation? We should comparing the predicted output and also the actual output. That will be returning the percentage. That will be returning the percentage of this one. Okay, right? So that is the most important thing. Based on the accuracy score only we can find the best model for our particular target. So how we can calculating the accuracy score? We should comparing the actual prediction and also the predicted output. That particular predicted output is nothing but the predictions. Okay, hope you guys are understood about this. Once I'm going to entering the procedure and once I'm going to entering that particular the coding part, you can understand very easily. Okay guys, yes, hope you guys are really understanding about this particular session. And this all are the machine learning actions. Tomorrow itself I will be discussing about this particular two different part. After that we will be discussing about the complete procedures. Okay, right? So, and guys, the particular session, you have to give the feedback of this particular review, okay, of this particular 1 hour session. So we share that particular Google review link in a chat box. So please give your valuable feedback of this particular 1 hour session. Okay, so that is the most important thing. And try to understand guys, my name is Philip. So I'm going to handling this particular session for 5 days. So if you have any queries, don't hesitate to asking the questions. So please asking the questions in the comment box. Definitely I will be give the answer for your particular concern questions. Okay, so hope you guys are really enjoying this particular session today. So I'm going to wind up in this particular session, and this action is the most important things. So all the participants should make the screenshot of this particular procedure. That is the most important thing. Just now you have to screenshot of this particular screen, because of this is the most important process to follow to creating the machine learning projects. So just screenshot it. Tomorrow itself we will be discussing about the further things one by one. Okay, right? So I hope you guys are really enjoying this particular session. For this particular 1 hour, if you have any questions, you can ask a question in a chat box right now guys. And try to understand, for this particular 1 hour session, you have to give your feedback, because of based on the valuable feedback only I can that evaluating myself to continue this particular session. If I need any changes, definitely I will make it that for this particular 5 days. So the link is mentioned in the comment box. So use that particular link and give your valuable feedback about this particular session. That is the most important thing guys. Okay, so feedback is the most important things for all the faculty, correct? Because of that will be more helpful for enhancing yourself. That will be more helpful for that giving the good content to the participants. So for that only we are asking the reviews. So please give your valuable feedback. That is the most important things to making the session in a very standard way. So I thought it made it, and I made it actually. So if you have any questions, you can ask me, and tomorrow itself we will be discussing the further things as well. If you have any queries, you can ask me. Mr. Amit, tomorrow itself we can start the coding part. Definitely, definitely. We will be talking about the coding part. Sure, sure, sure. Because if that is the most important things to creating the project, right? So tomorrow itself we can start a Pantos library for the pre-processing methods. Okay. Any questions from you? And don't forget, because of nearly 110 participants watching this particular session, so please give your valuable review. So the review link is mentioned in the command box. Okay. So if you have any questions, you can ask me. Okay. Any questions from you? Thank you, Deepamala. Thank you so much. Shukas, thank you. And broadcaster, thank you. Tarun, thank you. Priya, thank you. And Suchita, thank you. And Soukat, thank you. And Ronaldo, thank you so much for your words. And Saurav Pradhan, coordinator, thank you so much for this. And yeah, thank you, Ronaldo. Thank you for valuable words. 5 days, 5 days. So 1 day has been done, and remaining 4 days I will be explaining to creating the projects and how we can work with that particular projects. Thank you, Srinivasan. Thank you so much. Great information, great session. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Yeah, I hope I delivered my content in a very perfect way to you. You guys are utilized this particular 1 hour session. So please keep your, yeah, sure, sure. So keep your, learning for this particular machine learning technology. And I will be here for you to explain the several concepts for machine learning technology. And thank you so much. Thank you so much, all. We'll see you tomorrow with a different topic of this particular session, same timing and same duration. Thank you. Thank you so much.